Hi there, John from the beach where I'm taking Beanie for a walk, and I thought I wanted to share something I tried over the weekend with much focus around my training and how this could actually be really helpful to anybody that's taking a bit of strain or a little bit tired, because it really changed my energy levels. Sorry, the sun is really bright. I've got to put my glasses on. I hate people making videos with glasses on, but I mean, I don't have a choice here. My eyes are hurting. It comes from Carol Dweck's work, Growth Mindset, Nassim Taleb's work of Anti-Fragility, of David Goggins' work on the Navy SEAL that said, "Nobody can hurt me." I think that's what his book's called. Dr. Mark Huberman, who's a neuroscientist at Stanford. And all of them say pretty much the same thing. They say that what we've got in our brains is this concept of a dopamine prediction error. In other words, we don't allow ourselves dopamine at the most crucial times. Now, dopamine is this amazing thing in our brain that secretes when we give it permission to, and when we do, we get extra energy, we get joy, we get excitement, we get celebration, we just have a much better time of life. But what we've done is we've created a prediction error in dopamine. This is Dr. Mark Huberman from Stanford that calls it this. And he says what we've done in the past is we have only allowed ourselves dopamine when we've achieved a certain outcome. When we don't have the ability to achieve that outcome, then the whole process of creating the challenge to achieve that outcome wasn't celebrated, because we weren't giving ourselves dopamine through the challenge. Now, Nassim Taleb says anti-fragile. When you're fragile and you drop, you break. When you're anti-fragile and you drop, you get stronger. So look for ways to get stronger. Carol Dweck says, with the growth mindset, it says, I enjoy challenge. And when I allow myself to enjoy challenge, I allow myself to secrete dopamine to give me more energy through the challenge. If I am a Navy SEALs person, then what I'm doing while being a Navy SEALs person is the guys that make it through the Navy SEALs training are the ones that give themselves the opportunity to enjoy the challenge of the strain of the Navy SEALs training, and they're the ones who make it through. This is from David Goggins. So if we look at all of these incredibly smart people and all of these incredibly clear thinkers, what they've said to us is that to celebrate the small wins actually gives us more energy in the pursuit of achieving what we want to achieve. And so while I'm training for the Ironman, it's really tough. I mean, it's tough a lot of the time. Pretty much every day I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And instead of berating myself or being angry that I'm not fit enough, or saying that I'll only celebrate when I finish the race or when I catch that next cyclist or runner or swimmer, that's the only time I would be giving myself dopamine. But what I've changed it to is celebrating the fact that I'm getting better and having an internal dialogue with myself to celebrate the fact that I'm celebrating this process of training, of having a fit body that gives me the opportunity to enter races like this, to have the time, the money, the effort, the coaches, the nutrition to be able to do that. And so this act of bringing myself into the moment and celebrating the small wins is giving me more energy. So whatever you're going through, if you're taking a little bit of strain, if you've got a little bit of fatigue, remember, it's always based on our expectation of what we should be doing, not achieving that and then being upset with ourselves, rather than changing the goal sets of going, wow, well done for doing this and this little bit, and celebrating this little win and allowing that to fuel our energy for the next step that we need to take. Hope that makes sense. Ciao from Cape Town.